Do you want to be a vampire? Well, then have fun being relentlessly tracked down by church-approved suicide bombers and self-proclaimed crusaders against evil. And I know what you're thinking, but I'm a friendly vampire. I only voluntarily turn people into vampires. Nope, that shit don't matter. You could donate everything you've ever owned, and they would still throw lives at you just to kill one vampire. So the only solution is to band together and make a vampire clan, of which I will show you within 5 years. Maybe. We're off, and I'm sure that in one of these videos, we will have a base that isn't in a mountain. Wait, we don't sleep. Do we even need a bedroom? Oh, you know what? We still need it, albeit for alternative activities when others arrive. Mining away. Base plan. Will it take years? Absolutely. Will it even be completed? Doubtful, but I can dream. Now that is some skillful horseshoes right there.
Oh, shit! Alright!
At this point, we're just researching while waiting for a raid so we can make a new vampire. Voluntarily. Raid! Oh well, I would prefer if they weren't a child, but who cares? Well, fam, you're not really supposed to kill them. They kind of need to be alive to be a vampire. I guess we're waiting for the next one. Ooh, a transport pod. We might get lucky and they join us. Well, fire phobia is just kind of rude. So, I might have forgotten that we were going to turn the first captured person into a vampire. And when I say forgot, I mean I didn't think about it and executed them. Oopsies. Another transport pod. We might get lucky this time. Hey, we got lucky. Pesic joined. This is totally voluntary, by the way. At least that's what it'll show in the records. Now, I don't remember who came up with this name. Could have been one of the interns or me. But either way, I think it's great, and I would totally join the Sucky Bloodies at Sucky Sucky Town. Well, that was fast. Vam and Pesic have already become lovers. Well, I wish them a long and happy relationship. Why in all that's unholy do we have holy water? Seems unhealthy. A Gore Hulk assault. You know what? What even is a Gore Hulk? Is it like a mass grave that melded together and is acting on some form of instinct? You know what? I'm pretty sure I don't even want to think about it. Not my problem. Vam and Pesic are now engaged. I guess they really liked each other. Or something else. Building a blood drain room for our prisoners so we can have a constant supply of blood. But we ain't got gold. Dreams are hard, okay? Do we think we can cure him by turning him into a vampire? Well, shit, might as well try. Ah, well, it would appear there's a cooldown on consensually turning people into vampires. We appear to be running low on blood. Now wait, I have a solution. I hereby arrest you on the charge of smelling like you would taste really good. Raid by a vampire hunter with an AR-15. Oh, that hurt. But you know, at least we get the rifle. Oh, come on! Vam and Pesic have gotten married. They didn't really have any witnesses, so I'm not sure if it counts legally. Wait a minute. Do we count as witnesses? Blood! Wait. I mean, a shuttle crash that had people. Regina and Aura join, and it should only take about a year to turn them into vampires. Oh, another raid of vampire hunters. Okay, we might have a minor bad habit of killing unintentionally. But to be fair, they're the ones here to exterminate us. Don't look at the blood drawing room, that's totally ethical. Priestly assassins. You know, those words don't sound right together. Either way, blam! Papal Knight Raid. That couldn't be much harder than the priestly assassins. Now, what in the fresh hell are you doing, Vam? Why are you wearing the priest robes? Which, by the way, doubles as a boom boom vest. You know what? Let's not ask why. That's a story for another day. Just kill the knights. What the fuck? One hit decapitation, which just happens to be the only real way to kill a vampire. It's almost like they came prepared. Oh my god, sanctification is rude. Well, we should probably give Pesic a good burial. And by that, I mean we're going to put her body on display in a sarcophagus so people can visit whenever they feel like it. And we will totally never desecrate the sarcophagus and move the body later. That would be rude. So let me get this straight. We vampires have a perfect immunity trait which makes you immune to sicknesses. Yet we're still susceptible to food poisoning because, I don't know, to spite me, I guess. You know what? I'm starting to think she is more of a hassle than she is helpful. Our raid executed one. We have enough-ish people now, so we have to be a bit more selective. You know, I'm not even gonna try. Robo joins, also Muffalo Revenge. Hey, Gargus can finally walk, and you have no way to prove that I don't remember his existence at all. Base expansion, wait, I should probably reiterate. Slow base expansion. Vam and Roba have become lovers. Damn, he moved on fast. Psychic Storm, an Archon raid. That seems unfair. They're kitted the hell out. Oh, the shield broke. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Oh, Aura is back from their minor stint in prison. Vam and Roba have gotten engaged. Well, I wonder where I've heard that before. Storage! A raid, and we captured one Bloodmaker. Recruited Sam, and we're making a recreation-style dining room, and for once in my videos, there will be more than one person using it. A raid of Papal Knights. I have bad memories of these people. You know, we should probably move the wall out. No. That's all it says. I don't know. Why was that written in my notes? Interestingly, our blood farm has the plague and was gonna die, but apparently being in the drain casket just freezes the plague in time, so nice. Also, Vam and Roba are now married, which, I don't know, maybe it'll last longer this time. So, having someone put a meal in the drain casket every day is annoying, so we shall just build a nutrient pay system to do it for us. Efficiency on the share. Raid of Helsing Vampire Hunters, but the Empire's fighting them, so not my problem, except for the fact that it is unholy crap. Okay, so, these guys are frightening. 'Twas hellish, but no deaths. Plans for our new wall and power generation. You know, we really haven't done anything to you people. All we've done is defend ourselves and voluntarily turn people into vampires, so y'all should leave us alone. Vam has turned Roba into a vampire. And despite us, we get a raid of Helsing Vampire Hunters, but before that, Gargus and Sam are now lovers. You're welcome for that info. Oh, and the raid actually hurt quite a bit, but you know, everyone's alive, so who cares? You know when I said, but everyone is alive, so who cares? Well, Gargus gonna die. Sorry, Sam. Raid, which was easy, and more blood! You see, now I would have never thought that we would move their bodies. This just caught me out of nowhere, like completely out of left field. Completely blindsided. Blame your local congressman. Papal Knight raid. 'Twas easy, although Or did almost die, but who cares about him? Mad Gazelles. Is this because I made fun of the famous gazelle from Zootopia? You know, I feel like we just don't have enough to do. So, you know, I've come up with a solution. Drugs. Rescued one dirt mole, which is not a good sounding name. Stella joined, just like you used to join. The sponsor of this video, no one. Library plans. Where do we get the books? Yeah, stop asking questions. I'll figure it out eventually. See, I told you I'd figure it out. We're making a writing room and a recycling room. Will we use them? I doubt it, but they're nice to have. I think that's a reasonable amount of war crimes. Don't you? So this is just my headcanon, since it would take too long for this to actually happen, but stick with me. The main base should only be for actual vampires, so then we need a place for other species to live, so voila. Yes, we are specious. But it's fine, because garage. Always gotta have one of those. Squirrel! Raid! It was easy, which is why Randy then gave us muscle parasites, cause fuck me. Wow. Useless. Well, blood for the blood me. I asked intern number 3 to name our bus. They named it the Patty Wagon. Damn the mosquitoes. 4 Papal Knights. Well, at least it's good shooting training. Roba has gotten pregnant with the first vampire child, so I will admit that this marriage is lasting longer than the last one, although I will say there has been some cheating, but hey, it fits the vampire thing, so we'll let it slide. Repelling pew-pews manually is a lot of work. Repelling pew-pews automatically is where it's at. Mad Gigantolopes? I don't care if that's right or not, it is now. Also easy, because America! So I asked intern number 1 to name our new vehicle. They responded with, no. I don't really understand the joke, but that's what they said when I asked for the name, so I guess you guys can figure it out. You're smarter than me. Ah, yes. I totally remember who Regina is. Yes, I could never forget someone who died in service to the Sucky Bloodies. Can someone tell me who the fuck Regina is? Being a vampire hunter and getting captured by vampires to sustain a vampire's daily life has gotta be very humiliating for them. The time has come to welcome a new vampire, voluntarily, and we chose Stella. And never mind, it was apparently not very humiliating for the vampire hunter. He joined pretty quickly. I don't think we even took blood from him yet. Roba is in labor, and it's a girl. Well, I'm bad with names, so let's ask intern number 4. The child's name is Karina. By the way, side note, I have no idea who intern number 4 is, but that's what it says in the notes, so I'm sure they know who they are. A shuttle crashed, and we rescued one that joined, which is the only reason I'm telling you about it. If you guys didn't know, I hide a lot of things from you, especially my egregious sex scandals. Another voluntary vampire conversion, and I chose Joshua this time. Even though he's new, he's talented, and we need to tie him down. I mean, show him our gratitude. Well, there's a raid of 1 Papal Knight, which is honestly underwhelming and kind of insulting. Hey, Sam and Joshua are our second colony relationship. Don't do the math. I'm sorry, we found what now? Gray flesh. Okay, but why? Why precisely is the side effect of researching flat screen TVs a floor lamp? Because, honestly, I'm not seeing the crossover here, but maybe I'm dumb. Oh, nothing important. Just open a sarcophagus and shove them back in for testing. There was no deviant activities going on, if that was your concern. What? Where did you even come from? I looked away for a minute. What? You know what? Fuck you two. Now on to happy news. Sam and Joshua got engaged. Now, I don't mean to judge, but let's just say, seems like a bit too much PDA. A raid of 3 Papal Knights. I still feel insulted. I mean, our defensive capabilities and number of colonists should invoke stronger raids. Well, that was easy. I wonder why. Well, we have hit our goal of 5 years, or 300 days, but this ending would be boring, so... But wait, there's more! Okay, the hosting soldiers have been handled. Now we just have to deal with the 12 Judas assassins that have the priest of boom boom vests. Hey look, another raid to join the party, and that one was natural. I guess so are the meteors that landed on them. We lost Overla to a direct headshot, but the rest are more or less fine, just a few injuries. And we completed the repairs before the end of the day. That's what I call efficient.